Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The season finale of Teen Mom, the next chapter will show viewers how the search for Amber Portwood's missing ex-fiance played out. Earlier this year, the reality TV star reported her then-fiancé Gary Waite missing after he vanished from a hotel in a small town of North Carolina. The U.S. Sun reported that Amber filed a missing persons report on June 10 after Gary disappeared from their shared accommodation in Bryson City, located about 60 miles west of Asheville. He was eventually found safe and sound on June 15, and the missing persons investigation was formally closed. Now viewers will see how Amber coped with the ordeal, including leaning on fellow cast member Maci Bookout for support. In a preview for the season finale, which was shared on Instagram, Maci gives their co-star Caitlin Lowell an update on Amber's emotional state. Amber's inside Maci, she says, "If you just saw the state that she's in right now, it's beyond. It's so bad. I feel so terrible for her." She proceeds to explain that the police didn't have any new leads, adding that their conversation with the chief of Bryson City Police Department had ultimately left them disheartened. He basically was like, "You've done everything you can to help us here, but you just need to go home and get some rest," Matthew 33 recalled, before explaining they would be leaving Bryson City. "She's not in a headspace that I feel is safe for driving, so we plan on leaving here in just a little bit," Maci tells Caitlin. "I'm driving her 2 hours to Knoxville because it's on my way home. And then MTV is going to drive her the rest of the way." During the clip, Amber breaks down in tears, sobbing and clutching her chest, after learning that Gary was sighted in surveillance footage in New Mexico over 900 miles away from their hotel. "So many days, I just didn't even know if he was alive or not," Amber tells Maci. "To even know that, like, 1 a.m. he was in New Mexico makes me feel so much better." The emotional season finale of Teen Mom, the next chapter, will be aired on Thursday, September 12. In last week's trailer, Amber can be seen holding Gary's hand before the preview cut to a headline about his disappearance. In the sneak peek, Amber talks to Maci about how her past relationships differed from her romance with Gary, adding that losing him broke her. Amber met Gary after they met on a dating app last year, with a source telling Us Weekly things were quickly getting serious between them. The source added that Gary, who they described as family-oriented, wasn't a fan of the MTV reality TV show that Amber has been a part of for years. All the guys Amber has dated before she met on social media and were fans of the show, the source told the news outlet. This new man in her life has actually never seen Teen Mom, so she feels she can finally date in the way she's always wanted to. On June 7, it was reported that Gary had proposed to Amber within the last 2 weeks, citing a source close to the Teen Mom alum. Shortly after, they got into an explosive fight during their trip to North Carolina, where Amber's brother Sean Portwood was getting married. In a statement to the U.S. Sun, police revealed that Amber told cops she and her new fiancé got into an argument before he stormed out of the cabin they were staying in. Amber stated she and Gary were having an argument, and Gary picked up his car keys and wallet and walked out the door and drove off in a 2009 Nissan Rogue Gray in color, the statement read. The U.S. Sun later exclusively revealed that Amber and Gary's disagreement stemmed from his family's concerns about her past, citing an insider. They talked about the difference in culture between his culture and hers and how his family was not very accepting of her, and expressed serious concerns. They'd also said that they didn't like her past, the insider added. Less than a week after Gary was found, the pair called off their engagement. They decided that it's over between them, and their engagement is off, a source told Us Weekly. They have too much to overcome to move forward together. Their engagement was documented during a recent episode of Teen Mom, the next chapter, with Gary going down on one knee and asking for Amber's hand in marriage in front of Caitlin and Maci. The proposal took place on the occasion of Amber's birthday, which eventually turned into an impromptu engagement party. Gary has reportedly moved on from the relationship, with a fan claiming he had proposed to a mystery woman less than 2 months after his engagement to Amber ended. Meanwhile, a source claimed, Amber was still reeling from the whirlwind experience. As long as Gary realizes that he will always be Amber's ex, best of luck, they said in a statement to Us Weekly. Amber shares 2 children, daughter Leah, 15, with her ex Gary Shirley,